Okay, collective. Live here with another intuitive message. As I'm here meditating, like I close my eyes and I'm getting like I don't know, sort of like, when you're like, but like, there's like a trail, like sort of like a trippy, okay? And I was just getting like visions, okay? And somebody is seeing something as really trippy, okay? Like, whoa, in a way. Okay, but also about a sensation, about how someone may make someone feel. Like tingly sensations. Yeah, trippy though. Yeah. Someone could be using mushrooms. Yeah. Someone could be using mushroom treatment or something like that. Yeah, because right now it looks like up on my ceiling it's doing some kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Trippy shit. Okay? So, yeah. Wow, I'm tapping into someone who's tripping. Yeah. Maybe went to the woods or something. Tripping balls. Tripping balls. Oh. Anyways, no. I don't know. Maybe someone could benefit from mushroom therapy or something. I know that's like a medical therapy. Again, I'm not a doctor. So, Empire of Bones. Oh, look. See how somebody makes someone feel? You see? How they're fawning over her? This is what I'm saying. I feel like this is how somebody makes someone feel. Like they're tripping on cloud 9. But like in a peaceful way. You bring a peace to somebody's life. Or something like that. Your voice is very soothing, calming. You make them feel high without the drugs. Yeah. Uh-huh. Whoa. Dude. Yeah. You make them feel high without the drugs, baby. Ooh, I get so high when I'm around you, baby. I can't touch the sky. You make my temperature. Anyways. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They could see you as someone to be the mother of their child. See the baby in the bosom. You see that? Oh my goodness. They see that, you're someone who's very admired, very magnetic. Yeah. Definitely somebody who's a queen. Empire. Someone who's a queen. Queen, queen, queen. Queen, queen, queen. Queen, queen, queen. Yeah. Wow. What is that? On the wrist. It looks like a ball with a chain. Yeah. Yeah, somebody who, yeah, is wife material. Yeah. Mm-hmm. but just someone who's very magical. Somebody, yeah. You are divine. You are Dracula's heiress. What is this? 45. Okay, there's a dragon. 45. So 30, 45. Let's look in the book. I want to read what these mean. Okay, let's go first 30. Empire Bones. You are a product of countless ancestors and billions of years of evolution. Vast wisdom floods and is encoded within your every cell. Draw upon the ancient whispers of all those who have contributed to your existence. You are the culmination of a truly unknowable number of lineages, genetic, spiritual, and intellectual. All these flows of energy and information uniquely coalesce to comprise, define, enliven, and guide you. If you consider just one of your grandparents, you can likely see that many of their experiences, talents, habits, and perspectives contributed to your own. But if you consider their parents and then their parents, and then their parents before them, you will see that your origins are so ancient and so vast, you can't even begin to conceptualize them. And yet they hold precious keys to healing deeply and living with mastery and ease. Draw upon the wisdom of your ancestors, the elders in your spiritual lineage, or the pioneers in your cherished discipline or craft. Recognize and foster the strengths and strategies they have passed along to you, and simply set the intention to connect with their power. There are things you know and know how to do that come from these ancient currents of wisdom and light. Claim these talents, acknowledge their origins, and give thanks for all the many blessings they bestow. For example, you may have a way with herbs, a connection with crystals, or a talent for reading tea leaves or tuning to the stars. Perhaps color speaks to you, or you are a math or science whiz, or you have sense for speaking words of comfort or sending healing energy through your hands. See? So you bring a sense of comfort so someone could see that you're royal, that you come from a royal lineage, that you, and you know, how you connect with the divine, somehow. Yeah, like when I seen it, it was like your aura, like you send healing energy. Yeah. You're very healing. If you relax, look within, and invoke the ancient wisdom that is your birthright, you will discover you already know what action or path to take. Notice your talents and proclivities, and let the sage expertise of the ages naturally flow to you and through you, lighting and guiding your way. 45. Dracula's heiress. An inheritance of great value is on the horizon for you. You are literally coming into money, or another precious gift is being passed down or handed to you, such as a role, a talent, or a cachet of valuable resources. Accept this with gratitude and vow to be a responsible steward of what you receive. This is Dracula's grandniece, the sole heir of his fortune and legacy. Her dragon-linked companion is an ancient creature, a loyal friend, familiar and symbol of the power and authority of this ancestral line. Dracula's heiress doesn't question her right to all she has inherited, for she must concentrate on her obligation to rule conscientiously and wisely manage her wealth. Follow this example now. We all have our paths to walk and our parts to play in the drama of this earthly existence. Don't worry about your worthiness, for it's never wise to refuse the gifts meant for you. Even if you don't feel perfectly prepared, you must be willing to learn as you go. If you're unsure what this card refers to, look closely at what is already present in your life while also looking out for what is to come. It's possible that you're about to be promoted or to receive an unexpected blessing or boom. Expect some sort of invitation to take on a sacred duty or to level up in one way or more important ways, or recognize such an invitation that you have already received. You may possess a creative, psychic, or practical gift that has been passed down to you from your ancestors, conferred upon you by a teacher, or gleaned from formative experiences in your past. Accept the talent, gift, role, or fortune that is indeed yours to claim. Honestly assess all the many responsibilities that come along with it, and take pride in being the best heir or heiress you can be. Yep. So that's more about, the lineage and the gifts that you've inherited. Okay? You've inherited these gifts, and it's amazing. Somebody feels like it's trippy. Trippy. Voodoo and Violet. Conjure the Dragon. No. Pumpkin baby. You're the baby. Aww. You were protected ever since you was a little baby. See? Oh, wait a minute. There's 5 there. Oh, gosh. 36 pumpkin baby. It came out under this Dracula's heiress. Yeah, I don't know, man. The book gives me a little insight, but these pictures, this is Divine Feminine, okay? Who everybody is fawning over and loving. Trippy. And, pumpkin baby. Something happened to somebody when they were little, okay? Because they're an heiress, okay? There it is. So because someone's an heiress, okay? Whether you were set to inherit money, property, or gifts, whatever, you're part of a lineage in which you were supposed to inherit a lot of blah, blah, but something happened when somebody was a baby, okay? In which they did some kind of ritual. You see that? They did a ritual to somebody as a baby. Somebody could have broke that ritual when they were 36 years old. Or the ritual, could have been done when somebody was either 3 to 6 months old or 36 months old. Yeah, look. It looks like that's the mother, but those are like, I don't know, those look like the witches all around or something. I don't know. What the hell is that, bro? I'm telling you. You have conceived of something magical. You're about to bring forth a beautiful new being, condition, or project. Prepare for a profound and positive change. This is a happy new change that will transform your life forever. Nurture it. Make way for it. Welcome and step proudly into your important new role. This card could indicate a pregnancy, but it could also be that you're about to adopt a child. Someone could have been adopted. Birth a creative project. Take home an animal friend, or otherwise hold the space for something wonderful and new to come through. Whatever it is, angels and beings of light surround you, tirelessly praying for you, blessing your birthing process and sending love to you, your symbolic or literal baby. Exactly. So somebody's been blessed or whatever since they were a little baby. because they were due to inherit gifts or whatever. A very important key role, okay? Somebody's role on this earth is very important as a healer, I'm getting. Yeah. And these witches knew it. You know, these witches knew it. Okay, but bringing in something new is a sacred sort of alchemy. Yeah, they did some kind of magic. Consider planting a seed. First you wait, then you begin to see a sprout, and eventually with the help of nature and the great mystery, there is a plant where once there was only bare ground. In time, the plant blossoms and bears fruit. Every fruit contains its own seeds, each with potential for new life. In time, that life will express itself wildly, generously, and in countless variations. This supernatural mother-to-be is pleased, but she also intimidated. If you feel that way too, you are not alone. Births and significant changes always come along with worries and fears. These feelings prove that you care and are approaching the gestation and incubation process with appropriate seriousness, attention, and respect. You can minimize your fears and magnify your joy when you listen deeply to your body's wisdom and the whispers of the angels. Nourish and care for yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Eat healthy food, exercise gently, get plenty of sleep, embellish the nursery, or gather and organize the creative and practical tools you need. Wisely and conscientiously prepare for what is to come. Yep, this is a happy new change that will transform your life forever. Nurture it, make way for it, welcome it, and step proudly into your important new role. So someone could have started beating this magical ball when, you know, they started to work on themselves and getting rest, eating healthy, getting more sleep, cleaning up your life. Somebody went through a change. Work your magic. You see how? It's like you're meant to teach or something. You know what I mean? She's reading and she's like working her magic and people are just like looking and like, you know, watching someone work their magic. Yeah, through some kind of transformation or some voodoo and violet. Yeah, away from this voodoo. I love the purple hair. I want to get my hair purple. Hellish Chariot. That's so cute. I don't know what's going on. Don't do that. Yeah. Earlier, right before I put on the camera, my little phone was acting up. I was like, yo, why are you doing that for? Da-da-da. And in my head, I'm like, oh, that's what people are like. Yeah, like, how'd that happen? Just trippy shit. Somebody is, like, so powerful now because of this voodoo that was done to them. This is what I'm saying. You fucking have become a beast. A fucking beast in the spiritual realm, bro. Yeah. You become a beast. 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 Dorchester. You become a beast. 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 Okay? Bridge. 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 You bring bridges down. You bring a bridge down. You're bringing bridges down. You're bringing bridges. Oh, yeah, just read, bitch. I was picking up. I'm like, yeah, I'm picking up a lot of shit on her. I didn't even know that red solo cup had anything to do with this bitch. We ain't paying attention to this shit. I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to live. Look at the dolls. The dolls. The dolls. The dolls. The dolls. I keep picking up on the damn dolls. Damn dolls. The damn dolls. 15. Voodoo and Violet. Channel your hurt and anger into art. I know, I gotta do that color wheel thing. I threw the paper. I didn't really rip up any pictures or anything. I lied about that. I drew them, but I didn't rip them up. Create something inspiring out of your pain. Let success be your revenge. Exactly. That's the best revenge. Yeah. Create something inspiring out of your pain. Out of your pain. It appears someone has mistreated you or a loved one, or that you are otherwise experiencing reactive heartbreak or rage. Yeah, I was getting Carrie, but Carrie number 2. Like the rage, like the later one, not the old one. But instead of seeking retaliation through direct punishment, you will find even greater satisfaction when you direct your emotion towards self-betterment and creative self-expression. Yeah. This Dragon Fae beauty was betrayed by someone she had previously trusted, and despite her natural skill in the practice of voodoo, she did not waste an ounce of energy on magically effecting harm. Exactly. Instead, she used her heartbreak as fuel to create a whole line of artistic voodoo dolls. She eventually amassed so many that she decided to open a shop in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Now she can barely keep up with the demand. While her ex-partner passes by her shop frequently and looks longingly at her through the windows, she has magically barred him from entry and has in fact blocked him from contacting her at all. She rarely gives him a thought. She has far better things to do with her time. So somebody may feel like that. Somebody that sees you so beautiful in your power, so magical, so healing, if he knows that they're blocked, feels blocked. So this person could be watching you, though. Yeah, this person is longingly watching you. Oh, shit, India launches a missile strike against Pakistan. India! I've been picking up on India! Oh, my God! And a missile strikes. I just got rid of the Fortnite missile gun. Oh! India launches missile strike against Pakistan. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on? Sorry. Oh. Ooh. Bad. 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 Whoa! Whoa! This is trippy. But yeah, okay, so this is, okay. Somebody feels blocked, okay? They feel bad that they caused you so much sadness that you had to triumph through on your own. That's what they're seeing, like they felt like, damn, it's like kind of like too late. Like somebody went through all that pain and change on their own. And now this person wants to lovingly come back above, or whatever it is. Like, obvious, I don't know. Something about blocking somebody to contact. Like somebody feels like cut out from somebody's life. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody that's so powerful and that could probably whoop your booty in the spiritual realm. Like, don't fuck around, So they just longingly watch from a distance, you know? Discouraged and deterred. I don't know. Now you must use your own challenges, fuel to propel you up and out of sadness and into triumph. Yeah, exactly. They've seen that how you've had to use your own fuel to propel. And like, kind of like, how dare you come back. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a lot of people would feel that way. Make excellence your goal and refuse to be discouraged or deterred. Like this violet-eyed entrepreneur who is now the toast of Bourbon Street. Find the glorious fortune hidden within your seeming setback and make your former tormentors and detractors wake up every single morning cursing the day they forsook your alliance or broke your trust. Yeah, I think a lot of people are thinking how trippy it is. Maybe even the experiences that they have dealt with. Maybe because they've caused you pain or hurt. I'm picking up a lot of people could have been had experiences with bouts of health and stuff, like dizziness or feeling under the influence or like a little too much or something like that. Setback. Former tormentors. Yeah, so that basically what they did to torment you, they experienced something worse, or maybe not like the same, but something different that was unpleasant. Yeah, of no fault of your own. Whatever you're feeling, honor it, but don't give away your power to the thoughts, opinions, or behaviors of others. Yeah, you're no longer giving your power away, and they notice, okay? That's what's made you stronger. Taking your power back and focusing on your spiritual growth, on your inner power. That's what's helped you beat whatever negative energy, negative juju, whatever's been put on you. And like I said, these people are cursing the day, okay? That they ever took you for granted or broke your trust or whatever, okay? Be your own champion. They see that you're your own champion. You're strong. Burnish your beauty, maximize your prospects, and show the whole world just how magnificent you are. Now you have shown the whole world how magnificent you are. Jack-o'-lantern of love. Oh, they're so cute. Work your magic. Work your magic. Candy witch. Oh, look at the green. Look at the green outfit. I love that. So cute. Zombie kitty and queen. Like the scars. Oh. 23. Someone could have green eyes. Someone's favorite color could be green. Berries. Stars. Something was written. Somebody feels like something was written in the stars. Okay? This person feels like web. Like you were meant to cross paths in a way. I don't know. Dots. Follow the path that leads to you. There's nothing left to do. There's nothing left to do. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow you. Hey, somebody maybe being followed, or I don't know, orange, just orange hair. Yeah, something conjured your dragon. When these people started following you or whatever, it conjured the damn dragon. Yeah, Leto's temple. Conjured the damn dragon, man. Screaming. Yeah. This is so crazy. Yeah, so somebody is just taken aback by your magical powers and how you've weaved your destiny, and that's insane. Just maybe you went through such a transformation. Maybe you can really look good for your age. I don't know what I'm getting. Stacy's mom. You could be a MILF, you know. She's sexy, but she's a MILF. You could be a MILF. MILF. Second spring. Oh. Leaves. Candy moonbeams. Find the unique beauty in this stage of your life. Turn over a new leaf. Be delighted and surprised by this transformation into a wiser, more masterful, and more authentic you. Even though you must say goodbye to the past, there's a brand new present to say hello to, which will unfold like butterfly wings and carry you up and away into the gorgeous autumn sky. Yeah, I saw something earlier that said, live in the present moment. Recognize that you have wisdom, abilities, and opportunities now that you have not possessed in the past. Exactly. So this healing, this transformation has brought about wisdom, abilities, gifts, you know. Things, you know. That has been beneficial to you, you know, moving forward. It is easier for you to be kind to yourself now, for example, and to let yourself rest and take breaks so you can recharge and later emerge refreshed. You could take a longer view and access a more complete perspective now than you previously could. Yeah. You could have recognized that there's been things, like I said, in the past that maybe in the past that you would have never believed that you would have had the opportunity or have the ability to do that, you know? How can you draw upon these changes to maximize your joy? You know, you've made so many changes. It's like, how do you increase the joy in your life because of the changes you've made, you know? How do you reward yourself? How do you bring the second step, you know, back into your life? Second spring, like that renewal. Like, okay, you know, I worked hard. Now I owe it to myself. Like, you know, to really be stable. Now work on what's next, you know? Open the doors and allow it for yourself. As I'm talking to myself, I'm giving, as I'm saying this, I'm talking to myself as well. Like, yeah, every leaf is a flower. Her monarch butterfly wings indicate that she was a caterpillar fairy in the spring and summer of her life, crawling around in the dirt. Then she went through a confusing ordeal involving a cocoon, darkness, and excruciating pain. Exactly. Now at long last she has merged into the luminous colors of autumn. To top it all off, she has wings now and can fly. So people have seen that. Like I said, you were just like a caterpillar, you were bright, blah, blah, but then something dark, something happened, whether it could have been, magic or something happened where it was dark and excruciating pain, and you somehow overcame that. You've grown your wings now, your second set of wings, and like autumn leaves and butterfly wings, every new stage has its own fabulous charm. Youth has its pleasures, but so does age. Exactly. I'm picking up you someone that's older in age, like a MILF, like you can look good for your age. There's pleasures to every transition, every phase in life. The sun is dazzling, but so is the moon. A bright new morning is a joy, but so is the golden splendor of the late afternoon. Yeah. You may be a little older, but you have wisdom, abilities, opportunities now. Things that you haven't had in the past, Just like when you're younger, there's things that you like, oh, I can't wait till I get older to do, you know what I'm saying? So, but if there's something your heart of hearts wants to try, now is the perfect time. For now, you possess greater wisdom and mastery than ever before. Yeah. Yeah. Don't ever, even if you previously believed it's too late for such an endeavor, don't think that it's too late to initiate something you want to do or go in a new direction. Even though you must say goodbye to the past, there's a brand new present to say hello to, which will unfold like butterfly wings and carry you up and away into the gorgeous autumn sky. Second spring. Summon and savor sweetness. Create your own luck. Proactively turn your mood around. This fairy, for example, felt listless, empty, and down on her luck. Racking her brain for something that stoked her excitement for life, she thought of one simple thing: Halloween candy. It reminded her of carefree laughter, playfulness, and childlike joy. So she surrounded herself with candy and savored it generously as she performed a spell for sweetness under the full harvest moon. So somebody could be feeling stuck in the in-between phases, Yeah, right here. Paint your nails, get your Halloween costume ready, try out a new hairstyle, clean, clear clutter, decorate, whimsically. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Go on with, this Halloween fairy is conjuring up a vibe. With the help of her favorite candy and the full harvest moon, she is mustering up the ambience of enchantment and creating the conditions for magic to occur. If you're bored with life, it's your job to change that. Yes, to get this second spring. I kept picking up on the number 64. 64. Where's my receipt number? Yesterday was 0640. But if you feel that your magic has deserted you or that your life leaves a bitter taste on your tongue, You are the one you've been waiting for. Relax, look within, and find even one glowing ember of pleasure or sweet spark of inspiration. Then magnify it. Place your attention on it, tend to it, and fan its flames. Yeah. This fairy, for example, felt listless, empty, and down on her luck, racking her brain for something that stoked her excitement for life. She thought of one simple thing: Halloween candy. It reminded her of carefree laughter, playfulness, and childlike joy. So she surrounded herself with candy and savored it generously as she performed a spell for sweetness under the full harvest moon. What's a simple action that stokes your own sense of spirited enjoyment? There may be only one thing you could think of right now that sounds even a little bit doable, and that's okay. Go with it. You may perhaps feel like everything seems dull except for baking cookies, listening to music, or calling a particular friend. Even if you don't feel excited about anything at all, push yourself just a little to beautify yourself or your home. Paint your nails, get your Halloween costume ready, try out a new hairstyle, clear clutter, or decorate whimsically. Yeah. Be proactive about finding, creating, holding the space for excitement and delight. This will free up your inspiration, motivation, and intuitive knowing about how to proceed. Yeah. People are amazed at how you're able to turn your life around. Turn it around. Yeah. Listen to the dead. Possum fairy. Yeah, look at the sparkles, the orbs. The orbs around you. Huh? Protecting you. Moon mistress. Huh. See that on the top of the heart shape or whatever shape? I keep picking up on that. There's like this croissant, this Mexican croissant thing. And it looks like that has like a hole in the middle a little bit. But that's how it's shaped. I've been seeing that when I go to 7-Eleven to get my snacks. Mm-hmm. Skinny. Maybe somebody that deals with dog breeders or whatever could have blonde hair. Or somebody could just see you as, I don't know, a queen, lady in red, just as a mystery. No, this looks like the moon mistress that was trying to separate. Yeah. Yep. Moon mistress trying to separate two loyal people. Both you and your person could be dogs or, yeah. Me and my kid are dogs. So someone could be coming in between you and your kid. Perhaps. Me and my mom are dogs too. Tree branches. Trees. Something happened where somebody was separated from somebody else. This lady separated somebody. Now, whether that was a love partnership Whether that was family, kids, I don't know. But somebody separated a pack. Those wolves were supposed to be part of the same pack, but they were separated for some reason. Like, yeah. Not cool. Anyways, I'm going to get out this energy. When I first got on this energy, it was really heavy. I had to get through the heaviness. Yeah, it was real heavy at first. It was like, here we go. So, this could be really heavy on somebody. The consequences. Seeds. Key. Coffee beans. Anyways, that's it for this one.